Deuce, deuce. What it do? The Godfather out here with a fun thought. To some, it's gonna be fun. To others, it's gonna be a shocking revelation to the decisions that they have accepted. Now, you only got one life to live, right? Right. Now, let me rephrase that. It's not you only have one life to live, because eternity is eternal, forever, never ending. What I'm trying to say is this version of you, the one that is currently watching this video, it's only going to come around but one time, right? In short, you're going to be you just this once. Imagine, if you will, this version of you spending that one opportunity being with somebody that does not love them. Even worse, spending that one opportunity being with somebody that you know you don't love. That second part right there is the drastic or shocking revelation that I was speaking of, because there's a lot of people in this reality who have settled in their lives with their lives. They have settled when it comes to, I feel personally, one of the most important decisions a person is faced with: their partner, the companion in which they are to walk beneath this vast blue sky with. Many have settled for mediocre excuses for what love is. They settle with the idea that is the benefits that comes with being with the wrong, or not the wrong person. The idea that settles with being with somebody they don't love. The benefits that comes with that, again, for many, is the comforts. Their needs are met. They get money. In fact, let's just forward it to the point of this: money. Motherfuckers in this reality, they get with each other because of money. How sad, bro. The idea that I should wound up being with somebody that I know within myself I do not love wholeheartedly, simply because they have money, or simply because they look appealing to the eye, or simply because they have connects that by me being with them, I could be plugged in with these connects as well. They get in these relationships simply because of status. I got with that woman because she's a doctor. I got with that man because he is a politician. Which, to me, politicians are the worst choices of a romantic relationship, because this motherfucker whole career is based on the manipulation of words, the manipulation of minds. But you convince yourself that being with a doctor, a lawyer, a judge, a politician, the president, is wise. This is the wisest thing you could do with your one opportunity, your one life to be you, is to spend your life fake loving the wrong individual. Personally, to me, I find that to be insane, because as I stated, this is the most important decision I feel personally that a person can make. This person is sharing my bed with me every night. I go to sleep to them. I wake up to them. They're in my home. But within my heart, I know I don't love them. And if you don't truly love somebody, you can't truly trust them. And if you don't truly trust somebody, you can't truly respect them. You can't truly value them. But yet, day after day, people enter into these meaningless relationships and just rob others of their precious time. When I say rob others of their precious time, what I'm referring to is you get with somebody that you know within your heart you don't love. Or you're with them and you peep that they don't love you, but you love them. You have the option to make a choice to simply move on, bring an end to the relationship, and realize that, okay, you don't love me, because I know within my heart what it will feel like when somebody truly and genuinely loves me. I know, my heart knows what love is. Honesty, respect, action, peace of mind, harmony, security, loyalty. My heart knows what love is. Now I'm with this motherfucker right here. My heart is not experiencing none of these motherfucking things. Acknowledging this within myself, the option is simple: move the fuck on. But many do the opposite. Instead of moving on, they stay. They say, well, the benefits that this motherfucker got is actually good. Money. Money, 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 yeah. Money, money. Disgusting. Money. Because of this motherfucker got money, because of this motherfucker looks, because of this motherfucker's connect, I'm going to stick around. I'm going to hold on to them, robbing them of their time. Because if you made a decision to set yourself free and set that soul free, you go on. Perhaps your next encounter might be the one for you. Perhaps the other person next encounter might be the person for them. But because you hold them, refusing to let them go, you become the obstacle preventing those unions from happening. Because again, in your mind, this the best I could do. This motherfucker, yeah, I don't love him, or they don't love me, but the benefits, this the best I could do, so let me hold on to them. And the sad reality for many is simply this: they stay in these toxic relationships because both of y'all are unhappy. You're disrespecting one another. You're not loyal to one another. You're not honest with one another. So y'all got other relationship on the side that y'all don't talk about, y'all don't bring up. But secretly, y'all know that both of y'all got some outside connections. Whether it is emotionally, spiritually, or psychologically, in some cases physically, somebody is filling one of those void of space within yourself that the person you're with is not fulfilling. And the only person that could genuinely fill all of those aspects of you, emotional, psychological, spiritual, and physical, is somebody who loves you as much as they love themselves. Because If you encounter a person that loves themselves and they get in a relationship with you and they feel and their heart knows you are the one, bitch, they're going to go out of their motherfucking way to love you as if you were the only man or woman in the world. Meaning all your needs will be met. Physical needs, emotional needs, spiritual needs, psychological needs. All of those parts of you will be met. Because they love you so much, they don't want to see you go without. But many will never experience such a union because they settle for money, 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 yeah, money, money. They settle for looks that inevitably fade because this bitch looked good, this nigga looked handsome, but with time, this motherfucker look a little not so good and not so handsome anymore. But now you're stuck with them. You get with this motherfucker for their connects. But then one thing lead to another, some of these plugs start to fall out. And now you realizing you wasted your fucking time. One opportunity, bro, to be you. To experience the most important thing in life. To be genuinely and authentically and unconditionally loved. But rather than embracing this, you chose love that comes with conditions. I'll love you if you do this for me. I'll love you if you make me feel this way. I'll love you if I can spend your money. Or if you give me money. Love that comes with condition is what you are wasting your once in a lifetime opportunity to experience when you could experience a love that is unconditional. Now, I'm not quite sure what inspired this message. If I had to put some form of answer to it, it may just be the idea that me personally, I am the manifestation of love. I have came across countless females whom I have shared with them when we're having some form of discussion about what they feel is important in a relationship. I simply reveal to them that love is all I know, love is all I do, love is what I am. So all I know to do is to give love, to be love, to express love. But these gold diggers, these gold digging hoes did not hear what I said. What they heard was, this nigga not about to spend a bunch of money on me. This nigga is not going to let me use and abuse him. This nigga is speaking a language that I don't understand, because what I understand is money. What I understand is you supposed to literally well, actually, I don't know what the fuck these bitches understand. But long story short is, if you're not talking money when you first meet these hoes, they ain't hearing that. Now, what a wise woman would take the time to ask a man that says love is all I have to offer, maybe this. Well, if love is what you have to offer, what is your definition of love? What does love mean to Unique, the godfather of consciousness? What does it mean to be loved by Unique, the godfather of consciousness? That is what a woman of true substance would take the time to ask. But these surface level bitches, whom I'm just having a conversation with, not interested, because, bro, sometimes you could just meet a bitch and just know that, bro, this bitch ain't got shit to offer. Okay? Fat ass, pretty face. You can't really hold a conversation with the hoe. Bitch ain't got nothing to offer. And instantly you just like, well, during my not so selective days, it's like, man, let me just bust a quick nut and move on. let me just bust this nut and move on, man, because I know this bitch ain't it. But I'm sidetracking. Forgive me. The woman of substance, she asks these types of questions of you. What does that idea of love that you have in your head, what is it all about? The surface level woman, yeah, no, I don't even give a fuck what it's about. Money. The modern woman, truly, I feel sorry for them, because again, everything is mental. All is mind. We are mental. The more you do something, the more you think a certain way, the more you act a certain way, the more you speak a certain way, the more of that very thinking, speaking, and being you become, you express. Why do I pity the modern woman? The modern woman have for a long time misunderstood what love means. The modern woman has for a long time ran away from being loved. I should say the modern man and the modern woman. It's not just the modern woman. Do forgive me for that. The modern man and the modern woman have both deviated from this path that is divine union. Nowadays, relationship is not based on genuine companionship, genuine understanding, genuine support of each other, genuine beliefs in one another to grow and evolve together. Relationships are not rooted in these things. Relationships are now rooted in the idea that is, what can you do for me, or what can I gain from being with you? Hence the inspiration for the message. One opportunity to experience this life, to experience every type of emotion, love, fear. Well, actually there's but two emotions when you think about it, and from those two emotions everything else is but derivative. Love and fear is the two that I'm speaking of. And if you really think about every other emotion, you can align all of those emotions either with love and or fear. You've experienced the idea that is fear. Fear comes with guilt, shame, lies, deception, corruption, and all of that. You've experienced all of this. And yet many men and women make the decision, make the choice to settle in the vibration or the emotion of fear when it comes to their divine counterpart. Well, actually, if you were somebody functioning from fear, insecurities, guilt, shame, doubt, that's not your divine counterpart. We gonna call that your material world, your what they call them, your karmic partner. I think that's what the spiritual world refer to them as, your karmic partner. If you're dealing with a relationship that is vibrating in fear, you have a choice to experience a relationship vibrating in fear or love. If you're dealing with a relationship that is of love, you're dealing with trust, honesty, support, integrity, all the fun vibration that comes with love. You're dealing with your divine counterpart, because if you're dealing with your divine counterpart, ultimately that translates into you dating yourself, you dating your reflection, a person in the physical world that has manifested himself in your reality, reflecting the vibration that you is self-love, your divine counterpart. One opportunity to experience a love that is either with your karmic partner or your divine selection. Many in this reality, they have settled with their karmic partners. To experience a relationship that is rooted in the foundation of love with your divine selection, your divine partner, work must be done. Sacrifices must be made. This work that I speak of, many dare not pursue this path. These sacrifices that I speak of, the idea of sacrificing anything in this reality, it is appalling to many. Does not sound palatable to anyone. Why must I sacrifice a way of acting? Why must I sacrifice a way of thinking? Why must I sacrifice a way of being to attract or manifest a reflection that is divinity in the flesh? Oh, hell no, I'm not doing no such thing. I must rather keep the fucked up way of thinking, the limiting way of thinking. I must rather continue to speak in this demeaning way of myself and of others. I must continue to act in a way that goes against myself, thus reaping the consequences that comes with these actions against myself. So I'm gonna waste my once in a lifetime opportunity to be me and settle in a relationship where the person does not love me, or even worse, I don't love the person, and I know I don't love the person, but again, because of the benefits this motherfucker bring, I'm gonna stick around. This motherfucker got a big ass crib. I'm gonna stick around. This motherfucker got hella cars. I'm gonna stick around. This motherfucker got a good paying job. I'm gonna stick around. And the beauty of life is this. Life has a habit of, testing motherfuckers. Has a habit of testing motherfuckers. It's like, this what you want? I bet. Life gives it to you. And then while you're in it, you have gotten comfortable, and you in that bitch like, yeah, I done made it. I found me my sucker that's gonna do everything for me, and I ain't gotta lift a finger. I found my dummy. And you get comfortable. Life says, all right, good. They're comfortable now. Let's rip the rug from underneath their feet. That nice ass house that you was all happy about, one thing leads to another. The motherfucker that you settled for loses that house. Whoa, I might need to rethink my decision over here. All them cars that motherfucker had that you was all obsessed over, next thing you know, you found out that bitch was just leasing them cars. It really didn't belong to them. Whoa, that nigga lied. The good paying job that you thought the motherfucker had, or actually the good paying job that the nigga had or that the bitch had, one thing leads to another. Life rips that job away from them. Now you with a motherfucker that ain't got no job, or if they got a job, it's not paying as much. The handsome or beautiful as looks that you fell for, you're like, oh, they look good, they're handsome. So one thing leads to another. Life does some shit. Boom. Now this motherfucker don't look as good. Now what you gonna do? For the ones operating from ego, they're always running. They're always running. Like, this ain't what I signed up for, bro. I signed up for a motherfucker that had a nice house. I signed up for a motherfucker that had a bunch of cars. I signed up for a motherfucker that had a good paying job. I signed up for a handsome or a beautiful looking motherfucker. And you not that no more. So deuce. The very test that the universe put you through, you done failed it. You claim you love the person. No, you never loved them. You love the idea of them. Or for many, You love the material things that they had to offer onto you. You ain't love them. Stop lying, bitch. One opportunity, and motherfuckers getting into relationship based off of material things. They love material things, and this is what they get into relationship for. Not to experience. I mean, love is just a word, to tell you the truth. Love is just a word. The action that comes behind those words, it is my definition of what love means. You could tell a motherfucker you love them all fucking day, but if your action does not reflect what love is, nigga, what good are you? That's the one lesson I have personally had to learn when it comes to this whole word that is love. Niggas can talk all motherfucking day. Bitches can talk all fucking day. I love you, baby. You my everything. But if your action is not in alignment with that I love you and you my everything, bitch, shut the fuck up. Niggas ain't trying to hear that dumbass shit. Not anymore, at least speaking for me. Which is why I have reached a point in my reality where I would never tell any fucking body that I love them that I genuinely don't. Because it's like, I'm not even going to lie to you. I'm not going to lie to myself. I'm not going to disrespect myself by telling you I love you when I know I don't. Do you genuinely love the person you're with? Or do you love what they do for you? Aha. Another shocking revelation. Do you love the person that you're with? Or do you love what they are doing for you? What they are providing for you? If the well was to run dry, will you stick around? Me? One opportunity to be the godfather of consciousness? The idea of wasting that one opportunity on a woman that does not love me, or I know within my heart is not the one. It is absolute rubbish. It is absolute rubbish to think about. Because one time, one opportunity, one moment to experience the presence of another and not waste that on somebody that I don't love, or I waste it on somebody knowing that they don't love me, or even worse, I know I don't love them and I'm with them. Bro, that is cancer to the spirit, yo. Which is why I don't really be doing a lot. I don't do a lot of dating. I don't care for dating because yo said that's how you just meet people. You never know that date might. Man, no, bro. The good Lord knows who the fuck belongs to me. The good Lord knows who I belong to. And the idea of wasting my time and wasting other people's time and putting my path on hold just because I want the company of another. Well, actually, when you learn how to love yourself, your own company is something that is actually it's actually divine. You begin to wonder, it's like, do you even want the company of another? That's why dating for me is just like, I ain't trying to waste my time, and I ain't trying to waste no bitch time. If you not the one You're not about to take up space for the one. I'm gonna be alone until baby girl shows the fuck up. Thank you, no thanks. Either way, I enjoy my own company anyway. And the idea of just fucking for the sake of fucking, nah, bitch. I don't belong to you, and no part of me belongs to another. So I'm not about to sit here and just fuck a bitch just because I feel the need to bust a nut. Nah, fuck all that. Love is a beautiful motherfucking thing that a lot of people truly takes for granted. And yes, as I've stated, love is but a word. But I'm speaking on the that emotions that come behind it. People take this shit for granted, yo. And you wonder why in your old age there's nobody by your side that you could genuinely say, I love this person. This person loves me. You can't go to the afterlife and say, yeah, I experienced love. There's many people laying on their deathbed regretting a lot of the decisions that they have made. When it comes to this word that is love, the emotion that is love. I have met people that are alive, players that I have had conversation with who was nice enough to drop some gems on me, telling me, little homie, while you young, on some real shit, find you a good woman that you love, that both of y'all love one another and built. Because in your old age, or even when you're mature, that's when you're going to really realize the importance of having a partner that loves you. Take it from me. I didn't play this game. I didn't had every kind of woman that you could think of. I didn't play the game. And now in my old age, I ain't got shit else to offer. I had to settle. And then the woman that the nigga was with literally confessed to me, telling me that I knew I was going to get him. I knew I was going to get him because after he then ran around, played all these games, I knew he was going to come back. Meaning, the bitch played her card right. Because if that man was in his prime and chose a woman that he genuinely loved and then found out that she genuinely loved him too, the woman that's saying that I waited for him, she wasn't going to be saying that. But again, this nigga player. Go out there, play the field, play all the women. Don't give a fuck. In his old age, he's with a woman that don't love him. He had to settle. Give me the advice, little homie. You don't want this lifestyle. Because at the end of the day, I don't know if Shorty's gonna be with me or she gonna stay with me, or if shit hit the fan, she gonna leave because she doesn't genuinely love me. This love thing, truly, you guys don't know what the fuck you're missing out on, man. Many of you go laying on your bed with regrets. On your deathbed with regrets like, I wish I could have, should have, would have. You're going to continue to wish. And even, truth be told, you get your next life. Memory wiped clean, starting this bitch all over. Some of you return to the same old patterns, the same old decision, the same old cycle, on the same old wheel, still doing the same thing. Love. Love. Bro, one opportunity to give of yourself all that you is to another, to let another see you completely naked. And for some of you perv out there, I ain't talking just looking at your mate with her clothes off or with his clothes off. I'm talking about looking at your mate's soul, naked with your mate, like seeing the essence that reside within the vessel. A lot of you will not get the opportunity to experience that Because all you care about is getting a bitch naked physically, not emotionally, not psychologically, not spiritually. You just want a woman or a man naked. Let me bust a nut. Let me feel good. Fortunately, I do manifest some people who did choose that path of love. I've met a couple. They're still alive and functioning. Told me they've been together for 60 years. 60 years. I met another couple not so long ago. Perhaps they too played a role in sparking the inspiration for this message. They told me they've been together for 30 years. And I always have a habit of asking, like, what's the secret? I mean, me personally, I know how to hold on to a relationship that I know is genuinely mine. Because if the shit ain't mine, I'm gonna fuck that bitch up. I'm gonna cut that bitch loose. But if I come across a woman that I know my heart feels safe, she is the one. I know how to keep it. But back on the story. I know how to keep, I have a habit of asking, what is the secret? And in all the scenarios of relationship that I've come across where people chose love, they always say, marry your best friend, or be with somebody that you can be friends with. They share other things, but that one is what always strikes out. They always say that same thing. Be with somebody that you can consider to be your best friend. That's how you make that work. And it makes perfect sense. Imagine getting a relationship with somebody who is not your friend. They just have the title, man, that's my boyfriend, that's my girlfriend, that is my wife. But you don't have that friend-like relationship, that best friend relationship. Do you even understand what it means to be a best friend? I gotta go, man. Just a quick thought. The Godfather, we out here. Deuce, deuce.